بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Actually, last class we reached ayat 8, 8, 9, 10. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaching us from ayat 1, 2, 3 with special oath, a specific oath. By the night, by the day, and by the mystery of the creation of male and female, which we have explained last week. Then again, after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us Allah's power through three important facts of truth: the creation of night, the creation of day, and the creation of male and female. In ayat 4, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaching us that the sifat of mankind, the human being, that is, inna sa'yakum la shatta fa amma man a'ta wattaqa wa saddaqa bil husna fa sanuyassirhu lil yusra. One chapter. The other chapter, wa amma man bakhila wastaghna wa kadhaba bil husna fa sanuyassirhu lil usra wa ma yughni anhu maluhu idha taradda. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in ayat 3 that Allah created us as male and female, which we have studied last week in detail explanation, that not only in mankind but also in other makhluk also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created male and female. And ayat 4, this is actually the objective of life. Inna sa'yakum la shatta. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us with freedom of choice. We have freedom. We can choose what we want to do. Not like angels. Angels, no choice, but they have to follow. In our language we can say they are like robots. What Allah commanded, just to do. And there is no choice for them. While we are given the choice that in front of us got everything which we prefer, that we can do. Right? So if we are living in this freedom, or with this freedom, then we become obedient servant of Allah. There is a challenge. So our life actually beautiful with challenge. If no challenge, then this life is no meaning for the chapter of obedience. And Nabi Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, he was in Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him freedom of choice. You can eat anything you like, except one. Right? And that except one is only given to him at that particular time for the beginning of the chapter of obedience. You can eat anything except this fruit. So Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, with the taqdir of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, disobeyed to Allah's command. So he has to come to this bhumi. So this bhumi actually wada. Wada means a plain ground. An opportunity for us to be an obedient servant of Allah or a disobedient servant of Allah. Na'udhu billah. You are given chance here. And after we lead an obedient life, through this obedience, insha'Allah, we become a servant where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy of us. That's why the final stage, Ya ayyuhatun nafsul mutma'inna, or calmful soul. My dear brothers and sisters, what is the meaning of calmful soul? Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna, calmful soul. Allah happy of the soul, because of the soul. But the calmful is mentioned because of the desire. In the chapter of obedience, our desire become calm to accept Allah's hukum and happy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decree. No question that I don't want Allah's hukum. He was totally happy to accept Allah's hukum. Thus he became a calmful soul. Okay, we understand it? Because desire means in front of us all this freedom. We can have desire to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. Like Nabi Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam, they were also given desire. When they were given the desire, then Allah said, don't eat this fruit. But the desire can't control them. And Hawa alayhi salam, she was stimulated her desire by shaitan. So shaitan was there, and this shaitan entered or interfered in the freedom of life of Hawa alayhi salam and stimulated Hawa's desire towards negative. Subhanallah. So desire, desire. We also write desire, macam-macam desire we have. Desire not only when we in Malaysia we call desire means the people always think of sexual desire, that is a tiny small matter only. Desire means everything. Eating, drinking, sleeping, also desire. Someone hard working to achieve something, also desire. So everything actually desire, and desire only available in a free man. If a person only, no freedom for him, totally no freedom, then he understood what is the point of desire. For example, a slave, we don't have slave today. If we have a slave in this life today, we can ask the slave, what is the desire? Slave being has in slavery for 30 years, he know that whatever I desire also I will not get. So no point of having desire. He stopped the desires only. And he just accept within his freedom whatever he wants. That's desire. So my dear brothers and sisters, when Allah says, Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna, O calmful soul, why? How he become calmful? Because he become an obedient servant of Allah. His desire has been conquered. Desire has been conquered. That's why the meaning of Muslim. In other way, the meaning of Muslim, the one who conquered his self, his negative desire, for the sake of positive destination. Muslim, the one who conquered his negative desire for the sake of positive desire to become an obedient servant of Allah. That is the istilah, the real meaning of Muslim. So every one of us actually the one who conquered. Aslama, the one who to conquer. Aslama, to conquer. Muslim, the one who conquered. What we conquered? Negative desire from disobedience to Allah, thus become an obedient servant to Allah. To become an obedient servant of Allah, we have to conquer our negative desire. Anna nafsala ammaratum bisu'. Surah Yusuf. Anna nafsala ammaratum bisu'. Every soul la ammaratun, certainly will tend, stimulate, create eagerness. There is a tendency to do negative things because we are given freedom of choice. That's why if we feel a morning, for example, morning, Salatu khairum minan nawm. Salat is better than sleep. physical desire, we feel to sleep again. Or we are sleeping and wake up only 9 o'clock. Anything. We knew it is a command of Allah that I must pray at this particular time. Yet we are not performing because we are given the freedom to pray or not to pray. The freedom is in front of us, but the meaning of obedience, accept the freedom for the positive destination. That's the meaning when Allah says, Inna sa'yakum la shatta. Man given option. What is the option? To become an obedient servant of Allah or to become a disobedient servant of Allah. That's why, verily, the ends you strive for are diverse. It's very clear. So, in this chapter, Allah gives us two examples. One, the one who positive desire and he wanted to be in positive destination, that is mentioned, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْتَى وَاتَّقَى. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْتَى وَاتَّقَى. So he who gives in charity and fears Allah. Gives in charity means not only giving money, but also everything for the cause of Allah. Not only money, our desire. The first is our desire, give to Allah. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْتَى. We give our desire to Allah. For example, my dear brothers and sisters, inshallah next month we are going to fasting, right? I'm going to inshallah fasting, July maybe, Ramadan. So what is the significance of Ramadan? When Rasulullah taught us that, an example we take, during the month of Ramadan, we are fasting, someone in a situation, someone wanted to fight with us. He's coming to fight with us, by words, by actions, by any way. He wants to fight. So fighting actually is a symbol of negative, right? Definitely negative. Even though the reason of our defense is positive, but fighting itself is negative. When we are in the side of defense, we are positive, of course. But this guy is coming to fight. So what Nabi said? Subhanallah. Nabi said, don't fight, you answer him back, inni ana sa'imun. Look, I am fasting, I can't fight with you. Look, I am fasting, I can't fight with you. What is the meaning of I can't fight with you? It's not because we don't have power to fight. But Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaching us that you must say to him that I am fasting. So what is the meaning of fasting? Now I am in obedience. My mood is in obedience to Allah. So I cannot fight. I have to control my desire. That's the thing. We are driving whatever and someone coming and making us problem during the month of Ramadan. Of course we are very hungry and also very stressful, right? Normally very stressful month of Ramadan. Maybe evening 4 o'clock or 3 to 5, definitely very tired, going back home, whatever. These people come and disturb us. And he was disturbing, then he is the one who coming to fight with us. And what do we have to do? Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaching us that control your desire. And say, I am fasting. But no need to tell him that I am fasting. We must tell ourselves that I am fasting, I cannot fight now. The fighter, the one who is coming to us to fight, we talk to him, I am fasting, he will be more angry. I don't care you are fasting or he wanted to beat or whatever again. So what we have to do, we train ourselves by our soul, say that I am fasting. I cannot use any type of fighting or any type of words which prohibited by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So control the desire. So who can control the desire? The one who really obey to Allah. That's why the meaning of Aslama, the one who conquered. Muslim, Aslama to conquer, Muslim the one who has conquered. So my dear brothers and sisters, when we write, what's your religion? We say, I am a Muslim. so significant that this person is conquered. What he conquered? His negative desire for the cause of positive desire in the freedom of this life. So for amman aita, so he who gives in charity by everything, money, his desire, his desire must give in charity. Be a positive man. Be a positive man. That's why when Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha told the one who asked her, Kaifa kana khulqur Rasul, how is the character of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? So her answer was so beautiful. Kana khulquhu al-Quran. Nabi's character was al-Quran. It means character. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's character was charity. Total charity. Total charity means total submission to Allah. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam believed that he did not belong to him, he belonged to Allah. Nabi believes that I am not belong to me, but I belong to Allah. Inna lillahi. We belong to Allah. Wa inna ilayhi. Certainly we are going back to him. Raji'un. So we are not belong to us, and our desire also not belong to us. Our mood, our life mood also not belong to us. So whatever we possess today not belong to us. So what we have to do? We have to transform ourselves that I am belong to Allah. I am belong to Allah. My belongings also belong to Allah. So he will spend his time for Allah, his character for Allah, his money for Allah, his personality for Allah, his knowledge for Allah, his everything for Allah. As Allah mentioned here, for amma man a'ta, whoever give in charity. Who gives in charity means not we just give few dollars for the cause of Allah and we say, I am a charity man. No. That is very simple thing. That's very simple thing. If that is the case means where is the balance? For example, at the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, few miskin people came to Rasulullah and told, Ya Rasulullah, we are miskin, we are fuqara, we are faqir, and our friends are very rich. They can do more than we can do. What they do, Ya Rasulullah? They do contribute for the cause of Allah their money, which we can't, Ya Rasulullah. So what was Nabi's answer? Your life is your contribution for Allah. Their belonging also contribution towards Allah. So their justification, whatever you do also equal whatever they do. So because Allah gives the money, Allah give you health, Allah give you knowledge, Allah give you this, Allah give you that. Same. So subhanallah, we don't want to feel that I don't have money to give for charity. No. But we ourselves, the one who provided money also equal, the one who not provided money also equal in the chapter of charity. Because charity means desire. That's why Nabi said that one day you happen to see a miskin, you feel to give him, but you don't have to give him. I mean, you don't have something to give, but you feel to give. You are feeling to give him also a charity. Subhanallah. If you didn't give anything also, just feel to give also charity. And same time, our friend, he give 10 ringgit. By giving 10 ringgit, he will get reward. The one who just feel to give 10 ringgit also will get reward. Why? Because the one who feel to give, that is his desire to positive. The other brother who has 10 ringgit giving, that also his desire. So this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a justice over there. So my dear brothers and sisters, when Allah say the best among the makhluk is actually فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْتَى وَاتَّقَى. Okay. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, and this, وَاتَّقَى means gives in charity, and also وَاتَّقَى become orang taqwa. Taqwa means fear Allah. Fear Allah. Anything we do for the cause of Allah. Anything we do for the cause of Allah. Okay, husband feed the wife, provide everything for wife, also charity. It's a charity. But he has to do it with taqwa. Because that's why I remember one day one wife, doing counseling in my office. Then she told me that I sweep the house, I wash the cloth, I cook for my husband, I do everything for him, and before he asks a cup of tea, I will make for him a cup of tea. Ustaz, I have done everything for him to make him happy, yet he cheated me. It's a complaint. So I listened to her. After some time, a husband came in. I will listen to him. What he said, Ustaz, whatever my wife do for me, after she does, she will it. Look, just now I help you, just now I cook for you, just now I sweep the house, just now I wash the clothes. So then what he told me, whenever she make tea, I don't feel to drink it. Why? Because she will tell it again. So I prefer to make for me myself. So I stopped already since 1 year already. I don't want to drink what she make for me, what she cook for me. This is the other side, the other side. Then the other side is different. So both sides got contribution, but the contribution is not according to taqwa. If wife was doing all these things to the husband with taqwa, taqwa means what? A'ta, whatever she contribute must followed by taqwa. Cannot say it back. If she is saying to her husband or children it back, then there is no taqwa. Why there is no taqwa? Taqwa, whatever husband do for the wife, not because he is doing something for the wife, but whatever he is doing for the wife is for the cause of Allah. Then obedience. So anything husband provides to the wife actually for taqwa. And he cannot it. He cannot say, oh, did I give you that? Did I give you that? No, cannot. He cannot say. The same way, wife also cannot say. Then only the love will be there. Otherwise, she hard work for the last 10 years, this husband cannot value it. And she is crying, husband is also crying. They've been loving and doing everything, and they were leading a life with sacrifice, suffering both sides, hard working both sides. But finally, this hard work not been recognized by the inner self, for both parties. Reason, the contribution were not according to the wish of Allah, and it was not blessed by taqwa. It happens. It happens. So this way, in other words, Allah teaching us that with sadaqah, we provide a miskin 100 ringgit while he was studying for SPM, that he could pay his fee 100 ringgit. After 2-3 years, we met him. He come with his wife. Oh, look, your husband now studying for MBBS or whatever. It is because I give 100 ringgit the time. Otherwise, he cannot go for the study. La tabtilu sadaqatikum bil manni wal adha. Your charity, your contribution, don't make it batil, means don't waste it. By bil manni wal adha, by ungit smulu, ataupun by talking it back, or by making it a disturbance for them. Then after that, every time, oh, I have to respect you because of you now I am enjoying my degree. I become a doctor. Whenever this guy comes, oh, I have to look you first because you are the one who gave me 100 ringgit for my SPM. If not, he will disturb you. That's why Allah says, adhan means disturbance. So anything we do in this world, what Allah says, for amman a'ta, whatever we do, we contribute, that must be followed by taqwa, for the cause of Allah, lillahi ta'ala, nothing to do with this world. Because the last class we mentioned, right? One boy, one son went to Johor because mama almost the final days in ICU. When there, he asked Mama, can you please make halal everything you gave me? Then even this son asked Mama, please you give me, you breastfeed, you give me the breastfeeding, right? 2-3 years, that also please make halal for me. Then he do everything and he came back. Then he met me and told me, Ustaz, I met my mom. I said, okay, how is your mom? Okay, everything okay. Then Ustaz, I did everything. My duty I finished already. What is that? No, I asked mom to make everything halal for me. What do you mean? No. I asked mom, please make everything halal for me. Whatever you give me, food, breastfeeding, that is everything. I said, no, why you want to ask that? No, my Guru Agama told me to ask so. I said, no, that is not right. You cannot ask that. You by asking so, you are making your mom in guilty conscience. Whatever your mom done for you is her duty towards you. Why you want to ask it? Are you don't trusting your mom whether she was doing to you, not for you? Cannot. It is automatically understood. No need to ask for that. Because Allah commanded every mom أن يرضعن أولادهن حولين كاملين. Every mom must breastfeed their children 2 years completely. It's a compulsory hukum for every mom. The children don't need to ask the mom, please make it halal for me. No. The duty prescribed upon the mom. Who are you to go and ask for it? Unless you've been a disobedient son, or you're a rebellious son, or you are fighting with mother, or all these kinds, you can ask him. Your work, the words wounded the feelings of mom, or you did something against the mom, that all you can ask forgiveness. You cannot ask something Allah prescribed upon your mom to look after you. You cannot ask back to make it halal. By doing so, you are putting mom in trouble. So it's not something that we have to, because these all Allah's prescription about all of us. Even children, our children is amana for us. We must look after them. It is our amana. And children don't belong to us. Children belong to Allah. We don't have any authority on children. We cannot say, oh, you are my son, you must listen to me, whatever I command. No. You can command in a sense that, in the chapter of obedience to Allah, yes, that we can command. But we cannot we cannot order the son or daughter in the house, don't feed them for few days or whatever. We cannot do injustice by arguing that, oh, you belong to me, you are my property, I can do anything I feel to do. No. Because we are entrusted amana to look after them with huquq. They got huquq, haqq, huququl walidain, then huququl awlad. The haqq of the parents upon the children, and the children their haqq about the parents, are mentioned in Islam very clearly. So that chapter we no need to go and ask for further. So here Allah says, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْتَى وَاتَّقَى. Our sacrifice, our charity must follow by taqwa. If there is no taqwa, na'udhu billah, we may lost our life for the cause of Allah. That's why Allah says, ayat 4, Inna sa'yakum lashatta. Your striving could be positive, your striving could be for negative. Na'udhu billah. There are possibilities, but we do not know. My dear brothers and sisters, this is actually in the chapter of physical and spiritual. We are striving and struggling both physically and spiritually. For example, my dear brothers and sisters, there is a question in Islamic psychology. Sadar tasadar. Are you awakened or not awakened? You awake or not awake? Sadar tasadar. It's a question need to find out the answer. For example, normal physical sadar and spiritual sadar. Awaken of physical being and spiritual being. Okay, for example, physical, we take a psychological question. Early morning we wake up. We know what to do, right? Sadar, what to do? We know what to do. Wake up, what to do? Nobody need to tell us now. Immediately we take the towel, go to the toilet, bathroom, to brush and also to bath or whatever necessary thing need to do. It's an automatic habitual action. We will do that automatically. It's physical sadar for particular reason. Okay, we enter the Billy I in the washroom. We take our toothbrush, take the paste. Now what happens? Some people, they put paste on the brush. It fall down. They paste, they're putting on the brush, but it falls down. Why? Sister, why? What is your reason? Why? Sleepy, not awake. Not awake. Tasadana, not awake. When I do counseling, I ask further. At any time,